Egypt is in its fourth day of armed confrontation between security forces and anti-government protesters, and increasingly groups of armed civilians whose exact role remains unclear. The Muslim Brotherhood, the force behind what's called the Anti-Coup Alliance, has called for a week of more protests, ensuring no quick end to the violence that has consumed not just Cairo, but the country. Human rights groups have denounced the government's use of what they call excessive use of force against those demonstrating against the military ouster of President Mohamed Morsi last month. But Egyptian officials dismissed the criticism, saying they've had no choice but to move against those who have burned government buildings and attacked police stations in the heart of the capital and elsewhere. Opposition and government officials are still counting the dead from Friday's violence, which centered on a protest march to Cairo's Ramses Square. As a building burned nearby, government forces laid siege to a local mosque where protesters had taken cover. Egyptians are deeply divided by the events, with many supporting the government against a Muslim Brotherhood that they see as willing to send its followers into martyrdom. Well, those followers see a government really forcing a civil war on them and have vowed not to back down. It's a dynamic of deep divisions in the country that so far has seemed resistance to change. Elizabeth Arrott, VOA News, Cairo.